You are watching Kababayan Today, Thursday edition. Earlier this week, you will remember I introduced you to Justin of Project.PH. He is an amazing guy. He studied in Maryland, also in Melbourne in Australia, and worked in Chicago, but his heart is in the Philippines. In fact, he is based there now and is doing a lot of good things for our Kababayans there. So the bamboo ties, right? Mm-hmm. Bamboo bow ties. I've met him, the one that started the BAM bikes.
Yes.
So it's a bamboo enterprise in the Philippines. And what I like about this is it's not just the profit going to education of the children in the village in Tarlac. Is it also providing livelihood? Are they the ones making the ties and all that?
Yeah, that's one of the key things, social aspects, where they're providing livelihood for that particular community, where the community is building the bikes, building the bow ties, etc. So we're helping them fundraise for a particular project. Mm-hmm. But of course, we have several other projects currently as well as ongoing where we're helping fundraise for to support their advocacy.
So Social Project.PH is mainly raising funds, is that?
Yeah, so Social Project.PH is a crowdfunding platform. And what that is another form of online fundraising. Mm-hmm. So a project is featured by different organizations or an individual. They fundraise for 60 days to, say, build a classroom or provide clean water to a community or provide livelihood, etc. Within those 60 days, the partner is actively promoting on social media, reaching out to press, PR, etc. And for different donation amounts, they provide rewards based on what they could offer.
Okay.
Some are tangible. Some could be like a bamboo bow tie.
Right.
Some are intangible, like a thank you, a shout out on Facebook, pictures of the community,
right,
and other ways to show appreciation for donors for being a part of a project.
You're right. Usually projects like this, I know it takes a lot of money. And if you don't have that much money to spare and you just have a little bit, you can put that into a crowdfunding project so that it helps the bigger picture. You mentioned if, let's say, for example, they're not into the bow ties, Gifts and Graces, what's it about? Talk a little bit about that.
Gifts and Graces Foundation is a fair trade, nonprofit, social enterprise in Manila, but they partner with over 30 co-ops and nonprofit groups from throughout the Philippines.
Okay.
They typically help them make upcycled goods using local materials. So they're providing livelihood, creating products that are sold at Rustin's and other places, SM, etc. So with Gifts and Graces' particular project, they're trying to fundraise for design workshops, mm-hmm, where they bring in top designers to show their co-op partners how to make higher value goods, mm-hmm, that's more tailored to the market. Mm-hmm. And they're also fundraising for a design lab so they could have a physical space to bring their partners in to do workshops using local materials, again, like bamboo, like rags,
and
etc.
is this designed for fashion, accessories?
Yeah, couture, all types of,
right,
depending on the designer.
So I'm thinking if your advocacy is fashion or design, or if you're into that, then maybe this is something you can donate a little bit of money to, correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
And then there's a reward you can get out of it. There could be a physical product that's created by that social enterprise, mm-hmm, as well as other types of ways of recognizing you, such as having your name written on the lab, okay, as a strategic partner, etc.
Interesting. So when you go to these foundations, you consult with them, you brainstorm on what you can do for them and how they can get people to help in the crowdsourcing aspect.
Yeah, because I found that a lot of nonprofits, they do, especially in the Philippines at least, they do excellent work on the ground. They're benefiting communities, but some of them are in areas without electricity, much less internet access, much less a social media presence. So I meet with them, and I realize that a basic need like funding is that very much needed. They're a credible organization. They're doing amazing work. But if they had more money, they could scale up their operations through different projects.
Right.
So that's how I felt like we're fulfilling a particular need with fundraising, but also helping them with an online presence. Because aside from their project, they can create a profile page on our page if they don't have a website where people could link to and find out more about their advocacy.
Another project I want to talk about very quickly because we're running out of time, Happy Noy Financial Literacy. What is Happy Noy?
So Happy Noy is started by two amazing people, Mark Ruiz and Bam Aquino, who's recent senator, newly elected senator. And what they do is they support sari-sari stores, the nanais. So Happy Noy stands for Happy and Pinoy.
Pinoy, yeah.
And they provide the sari-sari stores with branding, buying power, skills training, financial literacy, and other skills, values training. So it's an excellent program that they're partnering with many different communities, and it's one way to really, I guess, work with those at the base of the pyramid and provide inclusive growth and give them the access to the resources and skills that's needed for them to benefit their communities.
Sounds good. And there are more, you are working on others,
Yes.
right? Yeah?
So it's not official yet, but we're working on projects related to a healthcare pharmacy. We also have an environment project related to coral reefs that we'll talk about in the future once we announce
We need that.
Yep.
Especially with what's been going on with Tubataha.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, only 2% of our coral reef are in excellent condition,
Wow.
while over 40% are in poor condition, and that's one of our most prized natural resources.
Yeah, we have to take care of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so hopefully you come back and tell us more about it. But for now, for people that are watching and you want to help give back to where you started, where you came from, where can we go?
You can go on www.socialproject.ph, and you can click on the different projects that may interest you. We have 5 right now, and we're constantly uploading projects as time goes on.
All right. Thank you so much, and more power to you.
Thank you.